Hello and welcome back, Squirrel Nation. Today's video is late. I did not manage my time well, and I had a auto chess tournament, team tournament today, and it went very, very well. We played 3 different rounds, and we advanced all the way to the round of 2. So tomorrow we'll finish that. The reason I bring it up is I'm very thankful to God and I want to show my appreciation. I definitely felt His assistance. I know it may sound weird, but I felt like my luck was extremely good. And I think a lot of that came from yesterday, the connection with God, and I can I feel His presence entering my life. So I'm very appreciative for that. And so because of that, I wanted to make this video no matter what. So I literally, my voice kind of going from talking all day. I showered, I'm like literally about to pass out, pajamas on, everything like that. But no matter what, I had to make this video just to say thank you to God for the amazing day. And just, I wanted to keep chaining these great days together. The reading that I chose for today is something interesting to me. It was it was bizarre to me. It didn't make sense why God would do this, but my mother and me are on doing a reading plan of the Bible together. So we were discussing this morning while we had coffee, and we talked maybe like an hour, probably 2 hours, about what we've been reading, and it was just a very fruitful discussion. But my mother pointed out an interpretation of what I'm about to read that I didn't see, and I actually think she's quite right, and it ties in a lot with some of our other discussions. So anyways, here we go. In Genesis chapter 11, verse 6, the Lord said, "If as one people speaking the same language they have begun to do this, then nothing they plan to do will be impossible for them. Come, let us go down and confuse their language so that they will not understand each other." And this in blue is what's so bizarre to me. So what green is referring to is they were going to build this tower that reached the sky, reached the heavens, right? And so God is basically saying, wow, these humans, like if their teamwork is this good, their communication with each other is this good, if there's no miscommunication, like nothing's impossible for them. They could do anything. And He actually decides to break that. He breaks their communication, and you're going to see that in the yellow. So verse 8, so the Lord scattered them from there over all the earth, and they stopped building the city. That is why it is called Babel, because there the Lord confused the language of the whole world. From there the Lord scattered them over the face of the whole earth. So this was something, it just really didn't make sense to me when I read it, but when I was discussing with my mother about our reading, she pointed out, sometimes a child is not ready for something, and it's a parent's responsibility to kind of keep them and grant them access to things as they become ready. So a great example would be if, let's say, you're a hunter and your family, uses guns to go hunting, right? You're not going to give that rifle to a 1-year-old child, right? And you're definitely not going to give them a loaded rifle and just let them play around with it. That would be insane. So my mother pointed out, from the child's point of view, they won't understand why you're withholding that tool, that thing from them. But from the parent's view, it's quite obvious. And that made so much sense to me. And now the question left with me is, why is it that humanity was not prepared to be able to have that oneness and be able to achieve anything? What was it about it? And I started to think, I think it's the sin. Because the problem is when humanity can achieve anything, that anything could be good or bad. And when humanity has still a lot of sinfulness in them, and at this time we're talking about, right after like Adam and Eve and that period where people are extremely sinful, then maybe God was just saying, yeah, this gun could be used to kill, go on like a shooting rampage, or this gun could be used just to hunt and feed your family. So, but you're not ready for it at this point. So, yeah, I just want to point out something. I thought that was great, and this also taught me the lesson. So, thank you, God. I really appreciate this lesson. It taught me why you should have a community. And to me, so far, I don't think the community has to necessarily be a church, but like a reading group, people you read the Bible with, people you discuss the Bible with. I think that's very, very important because it's been benefited me so much. And like me, I'm using this YouTube channel also as another form of communication. Like a lot of you know, you've answered things in the comments or brought up questions that really helped me digest my understanding and interact with God even better. But anyways, that's it for today's video. I love you all, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care.